Welcome back, everybody, to my Christmas Day special for 17 Sports. What's we're going to play our next game, Jeopardy, Sega Genesis. Let's see how we did. Tiger. You want to play Jeopardy?
This is Jeopardy!
Yes, it is. Today we face Jeff and Bar. Let's play. One daily double hidden up there somewhere.
You are the category.
Presidents. Ports on the map, and also quotation marks. For the kids. H. Baseball, and finally, initials. Sorry about the yawning. We'll start with things off with baseball for 100. During the McCarthy era, this team changed its name to Redlegs. Who are the Boston Red Sox?
You are correct.
Baseball for 200. As of 1990, he held the record for the most lifetime hits. Oh, Pete Rose.
You are correct.
This Playboy married one of his Playboy centerfolds. Who is Hugh Hefner?
You are correct.
Tiger. The Billionaire and Terry Moore's The Beauty and the Billionaire. Who is Howard Hughes?
You are correct.
She is called the First Lady of the American Stage. Who is Helen Hayes?
You are correct.
Along with Muskie, he lost to Nixon Agnew in 68. Who is Hubert Humphrey?
You are correct.
Meredith's Music Man. Who is Harold Hill?
You are correct.
Ballpark institution which seems to have died out with the advent of women's lib. What is Ladies' Day?
You are correct.
Baseball for 400. As of 1990, the state with 5 Major League Baseball teams. What is California?
You are correct.
Baseball 500. Famed pitcher Richard Denton Young's name was a shortened version of this violent storm. What is a cyclone?
You are correct.
$2,800. For the kids for 100. Names shared by prepubescent Pan and Pickle Pepper Picker Piper. What is Peter?
You are correct.
She created Jemima Puddle Duck and Mrs. Tiggywinkle as well as Peter Rabbit. Who is Beatrix Potter?
You are correct.
For the kids for 300. The French call her Le Petit Chaperon Rouge. Who is Little Red Riding Hood?
You are correct.
Up for the kids for 400. Animal that went both ways in Dr. Dolittle. What is the push me pull you?
You are correct.
For the kids 500. What the three little kittens were denied when they lost their mittens. What is pie?
You are correct.
Initials 100. The C in SPCA stands for this. What is cruelty?
You are correct.
Initials 200. The initials WE on a British laboratory stand for this. What is water closet?
You are correct.
Initials for 300. The initials of America's oldest civil rights organization. What are NAACP?
You are correct.
Initials 400. And I got the Daily Double. We have $4,900. I'll bet it all. Alright, here's the clue. The initials BTU stand for this in thermodynamics. What is British thermal unit?
You are correct.
$9,800. The E in BPOE represents this word. What is elks?
You are correct.
$10,300 is what I have. I'll take ports on the map for 100. In 1770, it replaced Cap-Haïtien as the capital of Saint-Domingue, which is now Haiti. What is Port-au-Prince?
You are correct.
Ports on the map for 200. European country whose lavish 16th century style of architecture was known as Manueline. What is Portugal?
You are correct.
Ports on the map, 300. West Coast city called America's City of Roses. What is Portland?
You are correct.
Ports on the map, 400. The construction of the Suez Canal resulted in the founding of this city. What is Port Said?
You are correct.
Ports on the map, 500. This capital of Trinidad and Tobago was founded by Spanish settlers in the 1500s. What is Port of Spain?
You are correct.
President's 100. He held office 7 years after the founding of our country. Who was Abraham Lincoln?
You are correct.
200. First president to win the Nobel Peace Prize, though he carried a big stick. Who was Theodore Roosevelt?
You are correct.
Seven of our first 12 presidents were from this state. What is Virginia?
You are correct.
400. Though born in Massachusetts, George Bush ran for president from this state. What is Florida?
Sorry?
No, it's not Florida.
Sorry?
Oh, Texas. Oh, right.
You are correct.
Texas. Ooh. Last clue. Portly president who set president by throwing out the baseball season's first ball. That was William Howard Taft.
You are correct.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Yvonne has $100, Jeff $600, and I'm up front with $12,000 as we go ahead and get ready to start playing.
Double Jeopardy.
And we're going to do that right now.
Here are the categories.
Awards, potpourri, fictional detectives, classic cinema, physics, and finally, sculpture. I'll leave the categories as they are. Awards, 200. Though his leading actors were a mouse and a duck, this producer won more Oscars than anyone. Who's Walt Disney?
You are correct.
Awards for 400. The most decorated soldier of World War II. He later decorated the B movie screen. Who is Audie Murphy?
You are correct.
Awards for 600. Gaylord Perry was the only pitcher to win this award in both major leagues. What is the Cy Young Award?
You are correct.
Awards 800. Mystery writers named their award for this early author to Erie. Who's Edgar Allan Poe?
You are correct.
Awards 1,000. Germany's highest military honor or a ring maneuver in gymnastics. What is the Iron Cross?
You are correct.
$15,000 right now. Let's take fictional or classic cinema 200. Film in which Brando could have been a contender. What is On the Waterfront?
You are correct.
Classic cinema 400. High Society hit named for the sailboat where it was sung. Oh. True Love.
You are correct.
Only hope remained after her box was opened. Who's Pandora?
You are correct.
Potpourri for 400. Islam's holiest city. What is Mecca?
You are correct.
Potpourri for 600. The nation's largest single user of almonds is this chocolate maker. What is Hershey?
You are correct.
Potpourri for 800. One of the two daily doubles. And I'm going to bet it all again. The story of Pyramus and her inspired Romeo and Juliet. Who is Thisbe?
You are correct.
$32,800. Only Universal Studios special effects and Moses could part it. What is the Red Sea?
You are correct.
Ran that category over $33,000 right now. Cash. Sidney Greenstreet was 61 when he appeared in this, his first movie. What is the Maltese Falcon?
You are correct.
I'll take classic cinema for 800. The only silent movie that received a Best Picture Oscar. What is Wings?
You are correct.
Barbra Streisand has memories of this film, made with co-star Robert Redford. What is The Way We Were?
You are correct.
Over $36,000 right now. I'll take fictional detectives 200. The Hawaiian sleuth of Chinese heritage with 11 children. Who's Charlie Chan?
You are correct.
Fictional detectives for 400. The wife of this Peter Falk character got her own TV series. Who's Columbo?
You are correct.
Fictional detectives for 600. Joe Leaport and Jim Chi patrol the Indian lands of the Four Corners area in his mysteries. Wrong.
Sorry. Sorry. You know the correct response?
Tony Hillerman. Tony Hillerman. His first client was General Sternwood in The Big Sleep. Who was, Who was Marlowe?
You are correct.
Alright, fictional detectives 1000. Belgium had found evil under the sun and death on the Nile. Who is Hercule Poirot?
You are correct.
Physics 200. (186,282 miles per second is the speed of this. What is light?
You are correct.
Count Volta invented this electric device common to cars and flashlights. What is a battery?
You are correct.
Physics for 600. Reagan wasn't sure what these high-energy photons were, so he called them this. What are X-rays?
You are correct.
Yeah, so there's the other daily double. Let's do 30,200. Dr. Edward Teller is often described as the father of this, though it displeases him. What is the hydrogen bomb?
You are correct.
And physics for 1,000. Centigrade temperature scale was named for the Swedish astronomer. Who was Fahrenheit?
Sorry.
Ah, the other one. It was the other one, Celsius.
You are correct.
is the Pieta in the Vatican? Where's Michelangelo?
You are correct.
400. A gold statue of Prometheus towers over the ice rink of this New York landmark. What is Rockefeller Center? Oh.
You are correct.
Disarming statue unearthed by a peasant on the Greek island of Melos in 1820. What is the Venus de Milo?
You are correct.
A Berlin museum is home to the famous bust of this Egyptian queen. Who is Nefertiti?
You are correct.
Though it represents a woman, his 5-story Chicago structure has been called a baboon. Who is Pablo Picasso?
You are correct.
So I now have $72,000. Jeff is $1,400, and Yvonne will not be joining us for Final Jeopardy. But let's get to the category. Here we go. Category is Mexico. I'm gonna wager nothing. No, left with only 3 men. Punjabi successfully eluded this American general. I don't know.
You know the correct response?
John Pershing, but it doesn't matter. I still win $72,000. And I'll see you all for the next game right after this break. We'll be right back.